to the Dead Truth Podcast. It's Casey.
Steven, how's it going?
What's going on, everybody?
Let's see. We got Jason in the comments
Hey,
already. We're off to the
Jason.
races.
Man, it is good to be back.
Yeah, man, it's been a while.
It has been a little busy. Been doing some traveling.
No, I hadn't noticed that you went anywhere. Where you been?
I've been all over. Went to
Yeah, I think.
Hawaii. Went to a concert.
Did you? We'll have to get into it here in a minute. Did you
Oh
bring
yeah.
pictures?
Yeah, I can show some stuff on hey Denise. Hey Shay. Hey JT. Yeah, I can pull up my Instagram.
Yeah, we'll have to do that here in a minute, man. But
Man.
what I was really jealous of, I hate to jump right into it before everybody gets
Oh yeah,
here.
you're
What's
good.
up,
You're good.
Linda? JT, I saw JT this week.
Hey Linda.
And hey Shay and Denise. But yeah, no, the Jurassic Park, man. Like that made me real jealous.
Right? Dude, that was awesome. That was definitely a bucket list item for me. So hey Sean, how's it going, man?
I'm trying to share it on all my little pages right now. But yeah, y'all probably noticed that Jimbo ain't here. He I don't know. He had to take Carrie. She's fine, but
She's fine.
he had to take her to the doctor or something.
Yeah, urgent care.
Yeah.
Her foot fell through the porch, and so she got a little banged up there, and so they just went to go check her out, make sure she's okay.
She's still got a leg and everything, though.
Yeah. She didn't turn into a walker or anything.
Yeah. All right, there we go, and I got it posted. Yeah, let's see. I know that's what Linda just said. She can't wait to get the three of us together.
It's been a while. There's always one of us missing lately.
What's up, Monica? Hey, Miss Sweet.
Hey, Monica.
But yeah, no, what we'll have to do is just figure out where you're going to be next.
I'm hoping.
Just go there.
Yeah, we're going to be sticking around for a little while. I have definitely had quite the first 6 months of 2023, so taking a little break.
That's awesome, though, man.
Yeah, definitely had a good year, man.
Do it if you can.
That's right. Yeah, the only thing I got lined up later this year is I got the 90s Con in September, so definitely looking forward to that.
Oh, now where is that?
This one is going to be in Tampa.
Okay.
Yeah. I think it's normally in Connecticut, of all places.
Oh, you know who will be at that one then if it's in Tampa? Adam the Woo.
Oh, that'd be awesome.
Yeah, all them Adam the Woo and Amos will
probably Amos will be there. Yeah, I need to check with him.
Because I know the Woo, he lives close to there. It's not too far, and he always goes to the Tampa Ray games.
Oh, gotcha. Yeah, Linda, I do need to head up to Canada.
Yes, awesome. Me and Casey and Jimmy need to all come up to Canada. I have to bring Miss Sweet with me too. I have to bring the old.
Oh yeah, definitely got to bring Trina. That'd be awesome.
Because that's on my bucket list. I've always wanted to go to Canada. I don't even care. Yeah, what's up, Will I Am? I don't even care if it's out in the sticks in Canada. I just want to go.
Right. I went to Canada a long time ago when we visited Niagara. I got to see Niagara from Canada's side. But yeah, Linda, I got the Negan shirt on tonight since Dead City's been on. It's kind of like a play on that old game, Guess Who?
Yeah, I've got a Deadpool one.
Oh, okay. Nice.
The one that I have, I think it's like a play on like a cereal or something. Like
yes.
A cereal box.
I got a Daryl Dixon one that's got like cereal.
I got my I believe in Rick Grimes.
Oh, Rick, yes.
That's one of my favorites. You got the comic book Rick, aka Aaron.
Right? I know, right?
Yeah, that's pretty much Aaron, man.
Yep, totally. Hand and all, they really did turn Aaron into comic Rick. Even in a little girl, I think about it.
Right.
That's funny. Now, where'd you get that one? Was that a dra-
It's another one of the Skybound Mega Box exclusives. Those ones that I have them on all the time. They're some of my favorite shirts because that was the only way you could get them through the comic book company, Skybound through their
Yeah,
Mega Box, and they would have exclusive shirts, and it was just
nice.
they
Nice,
had a
dude.
Rick Grimes box, and that was the shirt for that one.
Gotcha. Now, speaking of the comics, are you still doing the deluxe versions of the comics?
I am, yeah,
The
yeah.
colored?
I'm not caught up. I get them in my Dropbox at the comic book store,
Nice.
and I go pick them up like once a month. You know what I mean? Clean it out, but I haven't been reading. Like I'm gonna have a lot of catching up to do. I hadn't been
Gotcha.
reading them as I get them, so I've got quite a few piles.
Nice.
Have you been doing it?
No, I haven't. I might. I've got all the trades in black and white, and I actually do have almost all of the single issues. I may just get the trades when they come out.
Yeah, I don't blame you, especially if you've got a lot of the single issues.
Yeah, yeah. There's like I'm trying to downsize my comics, man, because I love my comics, but they just take up so much room,
Oh, you're trying to downsize. I feel you.
Yeah, man. You know those long boxes? Man,
Yeah.
I got about 30 of them things, man.
Oh dang, I ain't got that many.
You
I
see
was
what I'm
about to
saying?
say.
That's a lot of comics. They just take up a lot of room,
Where you got all different kinds?
Yeah, I do. I'm mostly Marvel, so I have a ton of X-Men,
Mm.
and some Avengers in there.
Are you thinking about selling some?
Yeah, because I definitely want to get rid of all my DC stuff.
Ooh, see, I don't want the DC, but
Yeah. And then I want to get rid of everything except my X-Men and my Walking Dead and my Star Wars.
gotcha.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
That'd
need
be
to
a lot.
downsize, but I probably never will, man. I'm addicted to comics like
Right.
bad.
Right.
I mean, I read them every night. I
That's awesome,
mean,
man.
it's I've been like that since I was like 8 years old, and
Oh yeah. I got hooked on about that age. My cousin gave me some, and that's how I got hooked on X-Men. That was like the first comic I ever read.
were you like me? Did you start out just like kind of flipping through them and looking at the pictures
Oh,
and not
totally.
really?
Totally,
Yeah,
because
I
I was
did.
never a reader.
Right. I think every kid maybe did that, man, because that's how I got started. Yeah, I got
Hey,
them, and I was
Jennifer.
like, it's like I love the art, and I'm looking through them, and you know what I mean, trying to put the
Yeah.
story together. Heck,
Yep.
putting the story together in your mind, that's just as much work as just going ahead and reading it, because I could have
Exactly,
read it.
man. Exactly.
But then later on, of course, I got into reading them, and yeah, now, like I said, to this day, I still read. I still read them pretty much every night.
Yep. So you don't read DC at all? Because Megan was asking who's favorite DC.
Some, I guess, no, not really. I've got a few, and a few that I got into. There was, as far as like the newer stuff, there was a Red Hood and Arsenal. You know those
Oh
two
yeah, I remember.
characters.
Yep.
There was a comic that they did together, like a title, and I picked those up, and I liked those. And then there was one called the Robins that was like a team of Robins, like the
Nice.
Batman's Robins, and that was pretty good too. But I don't know. I always liked the Marvel because I don't know. I guess as a kid, those are the ones that really jumped out to me. Except for like Batman. I love
Oh, I
Batman.
love Batman. I was gonna say that's my go-to. I always love
Yeah.
Batman. And then I used to read Teen Titans a lot because it was kind of like X-Men, but
Yeah.
DC's version.
Well, that's the thing too.
Or yeah,
I don't hate DC at all. It seems like I gravitate more towards
Marvel.
Marvel. Yeah.
Yeah.
What do you think about the new shows? Have you watched any of them, like the Titans show and what's the
Yeah.
other one?
Oh, Doom Patrol.
Oh, Doom Patrol's good, man.
I haven't started that yet. I'm up to speed on Titan. I watched that. I
Doom Patrol's really good.
I need to watch it. I've been meaning to start that. But yeah, I'm up to date on Titan. I love that show. And I liked the dude that played Hawk and Dove.
Mm-hmm.
Hawk. So it was really cool to see him branch out and do that Jack Reacher.
Yeah, yeah.
because he just looked
Oh,
like a.
he is. Okay, yeah,
That's
I know
him,
what you're
man.
talking
Yeah, I mean, he
about.
just looks
Yeah,
like a superhero.
right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, and he was good in that show too. But Jason said
Hey,
somebody
Aimless.
he picked up a 8 and a 10 from
What?
I guess The Walking Dead number 8 and 10 from Planet Fun in Savannah. Which, by the
Nice.
way, if you ever go through Savannah, everybody watching, Planet Fun is the place to go.
Is
Every
that the
time I
toy
go
store
there,
too?
yeah,
Yes, I think I did go there. I don't remember it by name, but
they have like Ninja Turtles. They
yep,
have like comic figures. They've got anything and
yep.
everything you would want. And like, it just so happens that every time I go in there, I find like a figure that has been on my list for like a year or two. Like, I just
Yep.
walk in and it's right there, and I'm like, holy crap!
Ah, gotcha. Yeah, my new thing is I've gotten into toy collecting. So I've got like I got the Super 7 Thundercat tank behind me.
Oh dang!
So yeah,
So
so I'm moving on to the action figure stuff. What's up?
dang! So is that like an original, or they do a reproduction?
That is a reproduction.
Gotcha.
Yeah. Look how big that thing
Oh
is,
yeah,
dude.
because you said Super 7, so
Yeah.
that I know what you mean.
Look at that
Yeah,
thing, dude. It's huge.
yeah, that's awesome though.
Yeah, so I've been getting into that and like a lot of Transformers. And then GI Joe, GI Joes, they're starting to redo those, so I've been collecting that.
Dude, you're just like me, man. I'm on a Marvel Legend kick, so I'm
Ah,
Marvel Legends.
speaking of Marvel Legends, do you guys have like a Ollie's,
Mm-mm.
like a discount store?
No, yeah, we do. I've just never been there.
Dude, go check it out if you like Marvel Legends. They usually
For
have
real?
figures for $9.99.
Oh dang.
Yep. Oh, Beanie Babies. Yeah, I hear you, Megan. You remember those?
Beanie Babies.
I remember the Beanie Baby craze.
Oh yeah, me too. That was a big, big deal there for a little while. I
Yeah,
remember
man.
people just going crazy over those.
Oh yeah, people thought that was gonna be the next gold. You know what I mean? Oops.
We're going off on a toy tangent tonight, folks.
Yeah. Sorry, I just.
No, what about this? You remember? Oh, I love talking about toys, man. Remember Pound Puppies? Does anybody remember
Yeah, I
Pound
do.
Puppies?
I'm old enough to remember that.
That's probably one of my earliest memories of like some of my favorite toys, like the stuffed animals, the plushies that they call them, the Pound Puppies. And then
Yep.
I remember they came out with a movie, a cartoon movie or a show. I can't remember if it was one or the other,
Okay.
but I remember having that VHS and like I loved it, man. I love Pound Puppies.
Yeah, man. Hey, Denise knows what I'm talking about Ollie's. She's grabbed a few cool things there.
Yeah, no, I saw Jimmy had posted something a while back where he had picked up some comics, like some
Yeah,
trade paperbacks.
they do got some really good trades, good prices. So speaking of Marvel Legends, I got do you read Daredevil and know about the the ninjas, the hand?
Oh yeah, yeah, dude.
They had some red
Anything
ninjas, dude, for
Marvel.
$9.99. So I picked up 4 of them.
Oh, good idea. See, I've got some of the small ones, but I hadn't got any of the big
Right?
ones.
Yeah, man. I've been doing some army building.
That's do you open them?
I will eventually. But like right now, I'm not, just because I don't have the room. Trying
Well,
to,
that's
you know what I mean? I'm
yeah,
trying
that's
to.
me too. Some of them I open, some of them I don't. But what I like about the newer stuff is they kind of make it to where you can open it and then close it back, and you can't really tell. You know what I mean?
Yep. Oh yeah, and this Cabbage Patch, yeah, that's huge. Um, the headquarters or one of the main stores is here in Georgia, right,
Yeah, that's
Steve?
what she's talking about. It's in Cleveland, Georgia. Yeah.
Cleveland. Oh, it's okay. I was wondering. I think okay.
Yeah, I remember going there when I was little too, to
Mm-hmm.
the hospital.
Yeah. Yeah, our daughter got one. I remember my in-laws took her up there and they stopped by and she got her first Cabbage Patch from the hospital. That's pretty neat. I never knew. I remember that growing up, because I'm not from Georgia, but I remember those being huge in the 80s. And yeah, never knew I'd live in the state where Cabbage Patch were born.
Yeah, Shay said she got a Rick Grimes coloring book last time
Oh,
at Ollie's, and
wow.
that's another thing that Jimmy had, and it was super cheap. I can't remember how much it was, but
Hmm.
that's how I found out about Ollie's because Jimmy made a post with like he had a picture of that coloring book and like a
Hmm.
maybe here's Negan or something
Nice, dude.
and something else, and it had the price tags on them, and I was like, holy crap, where is this
Yeah.
place? What's this Ollie's thing? And then I got to looking, and there's one
Yep.
right down the road.
All right, check it out, man. I'm telling you, because yeah, the figures are like $9.99, and they're $25 when they first come out.
Yeah. Yeah.
Nice,
Coloring book. Oh yeah, $1.99. That's Shay said she
right,
got it for $1.99. That's what I was about to
man? That's a
say. It was
steal.
cheap.
Yep, I picked up like Ghostbuster figures from there. Aimless. Hey,
I
Amos,
think.
before you got on, we were talking about 90s Con in
Oh
Tampa.
yeah,
Have you heard? Let me know if you've heard about that or you're interested in checking that out because I'll be down there in September.
yeah. There's. Have you ever heard of Tampa J?
Mm-mm.
He's another YouTuber that's kind of like Adam the Woo, and they
Oh, okay.
all live kind of in that area. But I'm sure they go to pretty much all the cons that go through. It looks like it.
The
Amos can
Florida
tell us.
area. Oh, 90s
Amos.
Aimless. Amos is one to know. It's a 90s Con is a 90s TV and movie con where a lot of the actors show up. So like, people from Saved by the Bell, um, Boy Meets World, 90210. Yeah, there's a lot of that stuff. So I'm about to go back in time. You know what I mean?
Yeah. No, that sounds amazing. I'd love to go to a 90s con.
Right. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, there should. I know there's one in Noonan or somewhere in the area because Jimmy went.
Okay. Yeah, we got to find out from Jimmy where his is. We just got ours because there's one roughly an hour away. That's the first time I heard of Ollie's, and yeah, ours just opened up like this year, I think.
Yeah, Shay's
Oh,
from
she
my
wants to see
neck
my
of the
shirt.
woods.
Yeah,
Oh yeah,
yeah. It's a little. I don't know if you guys could read it or. There's the game.
oh, I see what you were saying earlier.
Yeah, so it's like guess who. When you're guessing. Nice. So when you're like guessing who, the game. Well, it's Negan. Who's next? Who's he gonna hit with the bat next?
Oh, I was wondering if maybe you got that during the whole cliffhanger thing.
No, I got it about that time. Because we were going to Walker Stalker Con to meet Jeffrey Dean Morgan, and so
Mm-hmm.
me, I gotta have a shirt.
Yeah.
Yes, Will I am. You're right. 90s Con is owned by the Christmas Con people. I think it's that's for entertainment or something like that.
The Christmas con. That sounds interesting.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, Denise. Nicotero is awesome. I've met him a few times. I know Steven, you've met him a few times.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah,
we've
good
we've
dude.
interviewed him once.
Oh, sweet.
Yeah,
He's really cool. Really down to
nice
earth.
guy.
Oh no,
Yeah,
he canceled. Yeah, that's that's unfortunate. I hate to hear that. The one that kept
Damn.
canceling on me was Maggie. Man, I went to like 3 or 4 straight Walker Stalker cons, and she kept canceling. I was even going to ones in different cities, just trying to meet her. And I finally met her either Atlanta or Orlando. I can't even remember.
I've only ever had one come up canceled, and that was Deny in Chicago.
Oh, really? Oh, she was going to be in Chicago?
Yeah, I went to Wizard World up there
Oh,
in
okay.
2014, which I'm kind of glad she canceled because I don't know, I don't know if the Stan Lee VIPs were sold out whenever I went to go buy them or something, but for some reason I ended up getting the Deny VIP instead of the Stan Lee.
Oh.
Or maybe they were a little bit more expensive for the Stan Lee ones. But anyway, whenever she canceled, they gave me the option to just straight trade it for the Stan Lee.
Right.
and I did that. So I mean, I was happy. You know what I mean?
Right. Right. Hey, Chris, you didn't miss anything. We were just talking about celebrities that canceled conventions and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
You didn't miss anything.
Jimmy got canceled. That's why he ain't here.
That's right. It's the dead truth. We got to speak the truth. We let Jimmy go.
Right.
Nah, he's his Carrie got hurt, and she kind of stepped through the porch there, and so they went to urgent care to make sure she's okay. So he'll be back next week.
You want to take a look at your pictures?
Yeah. Let me share that a little bit. I wanted to share some of the stuff I did in Hawaii.
Yeah, man.
Because it was film related. So I was
Mm.
I got to meet some Hawaiian tour guides. Let's see. So I got to go. I'm a huge fan of Jurassic Park. And so I got to go to Kualua Ranch on the island of Oahu. And this is the famous scene from the first Jurassic Park. This is where they filmed that scene. And if I'm not mistaken, I think this is the only scene from the first movie that was filmed in Oahu, because the rest of the movie was filmed in, I believe it was Kauai. And if y'all remember, the big storm that happens at the end of that movie, that's real. That was a real hurricane. And so they wrote that into the script because it really tore the whole set and destroyed it. So they still had this one scene to film, and so they went to do it in Oahu.
Okay.
But that's it, man. Bucket list check.
That's epic.
Yeah, dude. It was cool. It was very cool. And so yeah, part of being a good tour guide, I know Steven and Jimmy know all about this. It's this interaction with the fans. And so basically they have this little podium with this statue of a dinosaur sitting there. And so, with forced perspective, it looks like it's really there, and it looks like it's giant. I mean, it's really only like this big. But,
for real?
Yeah. It's not even huge. It's just closer to the camera.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's that forced perspective. So,
man.
Yeah. I guess I should have taken a picture before just so people can really see.
How small
yeah,
really
it's
was.
not big at all, but isn't that neat, man?
Yeah, that's pretty cool. I would have never known.
Yeah. It's not that big at all. It's pretty cool.
That's crazy. So you did like an actual tour?
Yeah. This is a tour. That's the only way you can do it, because it is a private ranch. I mean, it's like 1,500 acres, and they filmed Lost there, 51st Dates. I think some scenes from Pearl Harbor. Yeah, they film a lot of TV and movie there, man. The Godzilla movies.
Oh, okay. Were there any like set pieces that were left behind or anything?
Yeah, here's a set piece from Jurassic World.
Okay.
Yep. That's my son. And then this is just a little thing they do. So that the tour guide had a toy T-Rex, and so he's just holding it close to the camera and messing around, and he does that for all the guests.
Heck yeah. How long was the tour?
Like 2 hours, I think, something like that. So you ask about set pieces. So Jurassic World, the entire Indominus Rex set is there.
Holy crap. Was there any places they wouldn't let you video or photo?
No.
Okay.
No. It was everything left there. Everything left there was left on purpose.
Yeah.
Yeah. So this is one of the few sets that's actually steel reinforced and designed to stay there. But, everything else was styrofoam, so they couldn't leave it for liability reasons. But Yeah, this is the glass where the Indominus Rex is. This is
Oh,
the pin, and yeah, see, it's got the claw mark.
dude,
Dude, we were in the movie set. I mean, it was crazy.
that's insane. That's like, I mean, I'm a total film location nerd.
Right?
Not even just for The Walking Dead, for anything. So like some
Right.
of these, it's like, yeah, that's
So
crazy.
here's some comparison photos. So like there's the outside of it. Here's the inside, right? So we're standing right where they were standing.
That's awesome.
There's where Chris Pratt was standing and he was pointing at those claw marks. He's like, "Hey, did you know this these claw marks were there?"
Right.
And there's a shot from the outside of the glass. And then here you see Chris Pratt running towards, he's escaping because it's chasing him.
Mm-hmm.
And that's it. There, see the claw marks? It's right here, dude. It's the exact same shot. And then here's where he ran out. So yeah, all that was filmed there, man.
Was that
And then
something you had to book in advance, like that
yeah,
they were?
you have to book it. I recommend doing it a week or two in advance because you go all that way.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? You don't want it to sell out, and you fly all that way, and it's booked.
No, I assume if you're going to Hawaii to try to do this, you would
Exactly.
definitely.
Exactly. And I totally recommend this. So this was we actually did two tours. One was the Jurassic Park side of things, and then the other one was like other movies.
Mm.
And so this is Kong Skull Island. And
Oh
they
my
left,
God.
yeah, they left a lot of the set pieces there from the boneyard.
My son would freak out.
So yeah, all these bones are in the movies, plain as day. And they did. Oh yeah,
Oh,
they filmed
Hawaii
Hawaii
Five O.
5-0. Yep. Yep.
Did you ever watch that?
I did. Yeah, we
I
did.
did too. I actually liked it.
I did too. And then, dude, 51st Dates was filmed there. Oh, dude,
A good one too.
One of my favorite movies.
Mm-hmm.
And so yeah. Oh, speaking of 51st Dates, you get a kick out of these. You see these?
No, I ain't got a chance to see them.
So here's one of the dream sequences where Adam Sandler meets Drew Barrymore at the beach.
Okay, yeah.
And this is the exact same beach.
Dang, that looks beautiful too.
Yeah. Oh, dude, it was. So see if you and I got kind of zoomed in, but you see how the rocks line up.
Mm-hmm.
So it's exact same beach. And then here's the other angle where she pushes him down.
Oh, dude, you did good with the you got them perfectly angled with this
right?
with the shot.
Yeah. Thanks, man. And then this is us being there.
What was it? Just out of curiosity, what's the weather like right now there? Like,
oh, it's like low to mid 80s and breezy.
So it's not super hot like here.
No, it's hot, especially in the sun.
Yeah,
but it's not humid, and you have that ocean breeze. So big difference, So yeah, man, that was my movie adventures. And so speaking of 51st Dates, I had to get this. He was in the gift shop. You remember the little penguin?
Yeah.
So I had to have this guy because again, that's one of my favorite movies.
That's neat, man.
Yeah,
so
man.
It's like a privately owned ranch. Was there like houses and stuff there too?
There's only like one little house there. It's private, like corporate.
Oh, okay.
Private. Yeah, it's they they have like cows and stuff, so it is a ranch. It truly is a ranch.
The dinosaurs didn't need all the cows.
Right? They ate all the goats.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Yeah, I didn't have a picture of it, but I got it on my 360 camera. One of the footprints from Godzilla is there.
One of the what?
One of the footprints from Godzilla when he's walking by. They have a giant footprint of Godzilla's at the ranch. But I think, I got to get a picture off my 360 camera and post it.
Like in the ground?
Yeah, in the ground. And it was like originally it was like 6 or 8 feet deep, but they had to fill it in. So now it's only like a foot or two deep. Because the
Gotcha.
cows, the ranch, the cows were falling in it. So they had to make it safe for the cows.
Of course, yeah.
No,
That's
no
amazing.
Dino Amber. I wish I could have aimless.
No what? Oh,
The Dino
Amber.
Amber.
Yeah. Yeah, but I mean, anything filming locations, I totally dork out. Like it came up on my memories not too long ago where anytime I go anywhere, I try to find something.
Dude, that's me.
And I was up in the mountains in North Carolina and I found the wreckage, the train wreckage from the Fugitive movie. Like they left
Oh,
the
yes.
pieces behind in the mountains up there.
Yeah.
And I wish I would have been like doing YouTube back then. I was doing it, but I wasn't really doing like vlogs and stuff. I wish I would have like documented it. I've got pictures.
So did you see the train?
Yeah.
Oh, dude, that's awesome. Yeah, I heard they left it out there.
Yeah, I've got pictures and stuff, but I wish I would have like, you know what I
Like
mean?
video.
Made like
Yeah,
video.
did a better job of archiving it. Yeah, that'd have been awesome, dude. Sweet. I've been meaning to check that out. You see Robin in the comments? Norman Reedus, yeah, he was on the pilot episode of Hawaii Five-0. Good call
for
out.
real?
Yeah, he was like a prisoner. I'm glad she said that because I totally forgot about that.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, man. Just like I think, if I'm not mistaken, isn't Glenn in the pilot episode of Big Bang Theory? Or one of the early?
Is he?
Yeah. Somebody, anybody comments remember that? I have to look that up.
Denise asked if I did tours today. I did not. I don't know if Colin did or not. He was talking about it, but man, she said it was hot, and yeah, it was super hot yesterday. It was really, really hot. Like the town pretty much there was nobody on the streets like after like 2:00 because I think because it was so hot. People just gave up on it. Oh, he was Sheldon's roommate.
He was Sheldon's original roommate. Thank you all. I knew that people in the comments would know. Come on.
Who are we talking about? Glenn or
yeah, Glenn. I
mean Steven or
Steven Yeun. Yep, Steven.
Okay.
Yeah, it was a real quick cameo. Yeah, like as she's saying, it wasn't like in depth or anything. I literally think it was him leaving the apartment and complaining.
I have to check that. I saw him in. Wasn't he in like Buffy? Norman?
He was in Blade. I don't know if he was in Buffy.
Well, I mean, yeah, I know he's in Blade too, but I think he was in the series or Charmed. Maybe it was Charmed.
Okay.
One of those two. I don't know. I just know Monica was watching one of those two. It seems like, and I walked in and it was Norman Reedus on one of them, and I was like, "Holy crap!"
Yeah.
So once again, we'll have to go to the comments.
Huh? Right. I like spotting other.
Yeah, he was young. There it is. Norman was on Charmed. That's what it was.
Charmed.
It was
okay.
Charmed.
Okay. Oh, I didn't know that. That one I didn't watch. Did you ever watch that?
No. I mean, I would catch it. You know, they ran it on TV so much. I would catch it on TV every now and then.
Gotcha.
But not really on purpose. No. Glenn was also in Stranger Things as a dead security guard. Huh?
Really? I did not know that.
That's odd. I don't know. Maybe.
That's crazy. Interesting.
Yeah. I didn't know that. I had to look that one up. Let me see.
Yeah, I'm sure it's on YouTube or something.
I believe you. Now, what did you think about Nope?
Oh, Nope. It was okay. It wasn't my favorite. Glenn Steven Yeun did a good job.
You didn't. I really liked it.
Oh no. Okay. I mean, yeah. Overall, I was yeah. I don't know.
Holy shit! It does say. It
Does it
says,
really?
yeah, it says Stranger Things, a
That's
dead security guard.
that is crazy.
What?
I never knew that.
Sure enough, it's coming up and
Wow.
let's see. Hold on. Here's another one. Maybe this one will have more about
Oh, I
it.
forgot he was in Voltron, the animated one, the reboot.
Okay, now I'm looking at some articles and I'm not seeing it. I don't know if I believe that.
Jennifer said, "Show us a pic." No doubt, right?
I don't know if I believe it. Let me see here. If it'll
It's
let me
not. I don't see it on IMDb. I mean, I'm sorry,
well, it's
Wikipedia. But I mean, I know Wikipedia is not the,
let
you
me
know,
share my screen. So, well, you can't really see too good, but that's what I'm looking at. It says at the top right here under IMDb, Stephen Yeun, Stranger Things, dead
that,
security guard.
what? That's wild.
But I don't see any other information, man. Like
Right.
I don't know. Maybe this somebody put this on there and it's just gotten around. It looks like we don't
Yeah.
have any photos or quotes yet. I mean, come
Right.
on, there would be a photo.
You would think. I mean, that's what I'm googling, and yeah, you would think. That's interesting. I wonder how that got started.
I don't know.
That's hilarious.
Yeah, Jennifer said somebody needs to ask him.
Yeah, no doubt. You got to get
I wonder if he's been tweeted that before. We need. I'll tweet him that later. Not that he'll see it, but
right. That's
be
hilarious.
like, "Hey, man, did you slide in there as a dead security guard on Stranger
Right.
Things?"
That's
It's that
funny.
role too, dead security guard. Like, was he like? Did he get killed, or was he
Yeah, is
just a
this
dead
like
security guard
before?
on the ground?
Right. Because it would make sense if it was before his role on Big Bang Theory, because he wasn't popular. But Stranger Things isn't that old. You know what I mean?
Who are we talking about? Are we not talking about?
Stephen
We're talking
Yeun.
about Stephen Yeun, right? Yeah, no, yeah, Stranger Things. So yeah, it wouldn't have been. I
Right.
mean, yeah,
I can't
yeah, he
imagine him
played
doing it now after Walking Dead.
right. And I mean, The Walking Dead came before Stranger Things. Glenn came before
Right.
Stranger Things. Yeah, so
Right.
I don't know.
Yeah, that's
That's
weird.
crazy. Let me hit images just to see what it does.
Yeah. And
Yeah, no, I
Denise.
don't buy. There ain't. You tell
That's
me there ain't
hilarious.
no images.
It's funny that it's in IMDb. It's like somebody with a pro account must have updated it.
Yeah.
I think you have to have a pro account, Jennifer. I think you have to like pay.
Yeah. Yeah, I think you do. I think, but I mean, you can pretty much just anybody edit it. I'm pretty sure,
Mhm.
but you have to pay a little bit.
Right. I've never looked into the prices, but yeah, there you go, Jason. It's got to be pro. Which Jason, do you have an IMDb page?
I had to get one soon.
What about you, Steven? You need one.
I don't think I do. I've got like a wiki, some kind of wiki thing that somebody put on there for like
Oh,
The
for real? Like
Walking
the Walking
Dead.
Dead wiki?
Yeah, yeah, it's that one. Yeah,
Sweet, dude.
somebody put that on there, but no, I don't think I have. I ain't never looked. I
All right.
doubt it, man. I've only done well. I mean, I could probably get one, I guess, because I've
Hey,
had a couple featured
you're in
roles.
the Walking Dead
And
universe. You got a couple. Yeah. Let me look that up.
what me?
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm pretty sure I don't. Hey, hold on. Let me run. Hold on 1 second.
You're good. Oh, we about to see. Heck yeah. Oh, y'all about to see it here first. Check it out. The Dead Truth Podcast, very own Steven Sweet on the Walking Dead wiki. Look at that. There's this character from The Cell. Dude, that's awesome. We'll surprise Steven when he gets back. Let's see. Look at that. Yep, that's when he was in the Savior building when that dude got thrown in the fire. Yeah, a little dark. That's a little dark, but I see him right there. Here's another one behind Negan's wives. Wow, somebody went and got a lot of pictures of Steven. This is crazy. That is awesome. He was an American made. You're right.
What are we looking at?
We looking at, dude, look at this guy. Steven
man.
Sweet. He has his own page, man. How cool is that?
Huh? Yeah, I don't know. Somebody's been updating it.
Yeah, man. Dude, look how many pictures there are of you in the episode you were in.
Hey, some of those are mine. How did they? I guess.
Oh, really? Some of them.
No, I mean, I guess somebody maybe got them off of my social media.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I mean?
I think they are referencing you because I saw your tag. I just noticed that.
Yeah, because I was about to say those are pictures that I made back when I first was on it.
Yeah, if I do full size image, yeah. See, check it out. They're at least giving your tag there. Cool, dude.
Look at that guy way back there. That's what I tell people, man. I tell people on tours that I'm such a fan that I would have paid money just for that shot. Right?
Oh, I know, right? I hear you, dude. And here's your mopping one, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, dude. That's awesome.
It's so dark.
It's all good. Dude.
Let me just say that picture with the mop right there, like that was the most epic day ever. That was the first day I worked on the show.
Oh, it was your first. Okay.
Yeah, and like I was so stoked. Have I ever told you like the story?
I don't think so. Or it's been a while.
Well, I mean, we interviewed Nicotero a bunch.
Mm-hmm.
Most of the time at Walker Stalker Con Atlanta, we would interview him. And then I was an American made. Yeah, I have to bring up my guide reel here in a second. But one night he invited us out to eat, and we all went out to eat with him.
Yeah.
And he brought up that I didn't have the big beard back then, and he brought up that I would make a really good walker because I'm so skinny and everything. And I was like, dude, please, like I'll pay.
Dude, please.
Yeah. I was like, I'll pay. You know what I mean? And man, like a year went by. And I was like, what the heck? I'm going to shoot him a message on Instagram and just see what happens.
Mm-hmm.
Because I gave him my email address and stuff, and I never heard anything. But I shot him a message, and I was like, hey, I don't know if you'll even remember me, but I'm Steven from the Dead Connection. We all went out to eat. You know, you had said you were going to bring me down to be a walker. Can I still do that? And he was like, yeah. Let me get you with my assistant. So they got all that taken care of.
No way.
And then, like, I'd been trying through ECA Extras Casting Atlanta forever just to get on the show. I'd been trying like crazy.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I submitted for everything, no matter if I fit the bill or not.
Right.
And finally, that same week, I got an email from them saying they had a savior role that I could do.
No way.
And so I asked Greg, I was like, what should I do? Should I do this or that? And he was like, well, I'll tell you what, since you're such a big fan and everything, go do the savior role and maybe you'll get lucky and they'll see your face like a lot. And then he was like, and then I can bring you back as a walker later on, and we'll make
Mhm.
you indistinguishable that you wouldn't be like, hey, that's that guy mopping behind Daryl, you know, in that one scene.
Right.
But I got, you know, I did the savior thing, and I never really, I don't know, I never really, and I saw him several times after that, and I never really followed up on the Walker thing because I was
Mhm.
already so satisfied just with
Right?
the
With the
savior
literal
thing.
FaceTime? Yeah, no doubt.
Here, can I play my guide reel? I don't know if everybody's seen it.
Yeah, man, pull it up.
Let's see. This is from when we used to be with Atlanta Movie Tours. They would make us a little guide reel, which would show like
Oh.
some of the shows and movies that you were in and stuff. It doesn't have all of them in there, but it's got some scenes from The Walking Dead and some other stuff. Let's
Yeah,
see.
man. That's cool.
The back of my
Nice.
head.
Nice.
Today, everybody gets fresh vegetables at dinner. No points needed.
You see that?
Stuff people grow, stuff people make.
And I thought that this scene was gonna be so good, man. Like they filmed several takes, you know what I mean? That day
Sure.
they did an obscene amount of takes, like
Mhm.
more than usual. And like there were certain shots where the camera was like right up on me. And I was like,
Mhm.
hell yeah, I'm gonna have like a badass scene in this one. And I mean, it turned out all right because you can at least see it's me.
Right.
Stuff, you know, people scavenge. Beer, bread, cut your head.
Cut your what?
Barber.
But I'll never forget all that, man. It's a crazy experience.
See you, Linda. No, that's awesome, dude.
Back of the head again.
Right? I love how they're doing that.
Yeah. Oh, I was so proud when they made me this because I just wanted to be on my favorite show. I wasn't trying.
Oh yeah, right. I hear you, man. That's what I love about it. Just a fan, being a fan.
You are going to want to pay close attention to this.
Look at that little beard.
Right? No baby beard.
And then that's the mopping scene, which I'm gonna play it real quick. But did you watch Atlanta on FX?
No, I didn't. Were you in that?
Yeah, so that was another one of my favorite.
No way, dude.
I was featured in that one too, but you couldn't see my face. I had a baby mask on the whole time.
Oh, gotcha.
Like I was featured though. I had interaction with Donald Glover and everything.
Really?
So I think it's next. Here it is.
You can be real
here's
mean.
No
here's one of the
way.
clips. This
I
is
don't
just
think
one
I've
of
seen
them.
this.
Yeah, this is just one of them. I was in it several.
And how'd you get this role?
Yeah,
What?
that's me, man. See the beard?
Nuh-uh.
See the beard?
Yeah. How did you get on this role?
I don't remember. I feel like I don't know. They were just asking for submissions for Atlanta, and that's one of my favorite shows. So I submitted for it, and there was a bunch of people that day there for background,
Right.
and it was supposed to be in Helen, Georgia,
Yeah.
and they were at a party. Yeah, so like a lot of the people were party goers in the background. That's what I was originally supposed to be. And then for some reason, I guess because I'm so tall, they pulled me off to the side and gave me the baby mask
No
and said that we
way.
had like a little featured role for you. You won't be speaking or anything, but I
Right.
had several or not several. I had like 2 or 3 interactions like this with Donald Glover.
Dude, that is awesome.
And then after this, after I unpause it, Donald Glover looks at me and he's like, "Fuck you!" Like, but it was super fun.
Dude. That
And
is
then-
real. And then, yeah, of course, I mean, dude, come on,
Yeah, I mean that
Tom Cruise. That's sick, dude.
that was crazy. That's probably one of my best memories. Just I went on to that. I got that little part. And I'm like, all right, I'm going to be somebody's photo double.
Right,
That's cool. I'm going to be the back of their head. Okay. And I learned later Tom Cruise is in the movie.
dude.
And then they're like, okay, you're doing scenes with Tom Cruise, right? And I was like,
Like, what?
What? Like, huh?
Dude.
And they were like, yeah, we need you to come over here. They set me down at that table. And then he sits down right across from me. And I'm sitting there like, what? I mean, you can
That's
see it on my face right
crazy.
there.
Right?
I'm like, what is happening right now? And he was so nice.
Really?
Like, I was super nervous, and he was so nice, man.
Now, did you actually have to do lines back just to?
Yes. At first, so I wasn't supposed to. I wasn't supposed to have to, but at first I wasn't. And I was thinking to myself, man, this has to be extremely uncomfortable for him to be sitting across from me, giving his lines, putting passion into it, because he's a hell of an actor to see
Right,
a person
right.
right in front of you.
Yeah, I would feel so not worthy.
And I was like, man, he's got to feel awkward. So then he didn't say anything, but they handed me that piece of paper that's in front of me right there. They handed me that piece of paper and said that they were capturing the side of my face and my jaw some, so they wanted it to be moving with the words.
Oh, gotcha.
So like they had me put that piece of paper. I didn't have any time to prep for it. I didn't see the script or anything because I wasn't supposed to read lines. So they had me put that piece of paper up under the table, and I was supposed to look down with my eyes, not move my head, but look down with my
but
eyes.
just moved like
Yeah, and read.
so they're getting that jaw action, right?
Right, and read.
Yeah, dude.
And I couldn't do it, man. I tried my best, but it went all right. It went good.
That is
And
so
then-
crazy.
Of course, they let me get like, he almost looks fake right there, doesn't he?
Yeah,
Like a wax figure.
dude.
But then they let me get a picture with him.
Yeah, dude. Look how short is he? And he like 5'6"?
He is really short. In this picture, he is standing on a step.
No way.
It's actually, it might even be 2 steps. So on that set, there's a set behind us. You can see the brick right there.
Yeah.
On that set, there was a set of stairs that went up to the bar area. It was right behind us. You can see the railing behind his head.
Uh-huh.
Whenever they started to take the picture, he like looked up at me and he was like, "No, this ain't gonna do." And he stood up on the step. That way he looked a little taller.
I hear he uses a lot of Apple boxes when he films.
Yeah, I know when I did the scenes in the desert, because I did a lot of scenes.
Oh, I didn't know you did other scenes.
Oh yeah, these were just the ones that the director sent me pictures of.
Oh.
But I did one in the desert with the dude that played Pablo Escobar and Tom Cruise and
What?
everybody. And it wasn't really in the desert. It was in front of a big green screen at an airport.
Oh, okay, okay.
But we were doing those scenes, and in those scenes, they had me sit on these little pancake things, is what they call them. They're kind of like
Okay.
those things that look like aerobics that people used to step on and off of.
Oh, yeah. Like, yeah. And you could stack them to make them higher and stuff.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I had to sit on those because I was coming up too tall. in
Dude,
it.
that is crazy.
But the guy that I'm supposed to be doubling for,
Uh-huh.
I had people on set that thought that I was him.
No way.
Let me see if here he is. So
Yeah,
I mean,
I like that dude. I like that actor. He did a good job in the movie, I thought.
I guess I see it in some ways. Yeah, that's him right there. Like,
Wait, he was in Star Wars too, right?
yeah, he was in Star Wars, Harry Potter.
Yeah.
He's been in a bunch of stuff. He was in the
Dude.
Revenant. He was in the Revenant. He was like the general,
Yup. Dude, that is amazing.
and I was his double. Yeah, so like whenever you saw the back of his head
That was you.
in the movie, there's a good chance it was the back of my head.
No way. I didn't know it was. I thought it was just that one scene.
Yeah, no, I did several of them.
That's
I was
awesome, dude.
like, yeah, it was fun.
I bet. Ah, man. That is so crazy. Now, I know you've said this before, but Will.i.am, he was wondering if you got to keep the pole when you were mopping.
Oh no, I
No, right?
wish.
Yeah.
The Walking Dead. I mean, every set that I've been on, they're pretty particular about their props, even if it's something that you wouldn't think twice about it. You would
Mhm.
think they would just let you have it because I'm always asking to keep stuff when I work on something. So you know what I did? I just stopped asking. I'm just kidding. There's been one of the coolest things I rode away with was so they put a Texas license. I did a show called Game of Silence on NBC,
Okay.
and they put a fake Texas license plate on my car because they used my car too.
Oh, is your your actual car?
Right. Yeah. And I asked, could I keep it? And they were like, no, that's a big no because we could get in trouble because it's like forger. You know what I mean? Like it looked like a real one.
Oh, gotcha.
And they just forgot to take it off. And I didn't say, I just drove out and took it off.
No
when I got out of
way,
the parking
dude. So you
lot.
have
Yeah.
it?
Yeah, I still got it.
Sweet. Now, Denise was asking, have you gotten any roles through ECA?
ECA?
Yeah.
Yeah. So when we talk about ECA, y'all, if you ever want to try to get on a show, that's a great place to start. They did The Walking Dead, but they do several other things too. They do movies, they do TV shows. That stands for Extras Casting Atlanta. If
Is it
you
like a
don't know.
Facebook page or?
It is. You go to their Facebook page and they put it out kind of like wanted ads. They'll put needed, 6'7" redheaded guy with a beard for
Okay.
this or that. You
Okay.
just send in a picture, your information, all that good stuff, and you might get the role. But yeah, I've gotten several roles through them. They're a really
Nice.
good casting agency.
Nice. Good to know. Good question, Denise.
But to everybody watching, it's a lot simpler than what people think. Like you can
Really?
yeah, you can do it. If you wanna just have your face on a random show or your favorite show, try to do it. Heck, I tried for years until I finally
Right. Amos wanted to know how awesome was it to see Eugene's mullet in person?
It was pretty cool. It was pretty cool. Eugene's the man. My favorite interaction was with Jeffrey Dean Morgan, though. I feel like I'm talking too much.
No, you're good, dude. Everybody's freaking out.
But like with Jeffrey Dean Morgan, that first day, that's why I love that mop picture because I was on cloud nine when I got there because that was my goal. I did a couple other shows before that to get ready to say I had, that way I could be like, okay, I've got some time on set. Now can I be on The Walking Dead, please? But yeah, that first day I was there, I was on cloud nine and there was only two of us there, two backgrounds. So we kind of got to hang out with the main cast and stuff like that. And when I got my hair and makeup done, Jeffrey Dean Morgan was in the same trailer. And he asked me my name and like a big dork, I told him my full name. I was geeking out. I said Stephen Sweet. I might even said Stephen LeBron Sweet.
No way, dude.
Name, but he didn't believe that Sweet was my real last name. He thought that was just a nickname or something.
Gotcha.
And so I showed him my ID. He kept messing with me because we were sitting there. It was just me and him and the people doing the hair. And I was I was shaking. And I handed him my ID because I hadn't met him yet. He hadn't even made his appearance on the show yet.
Oh, okay. This is early on.
Yeah, so we were filming for the end, or we were filming not for the end, but we were filming for season 7, but the end of season 6 was airing.
Gotcha.
And yeah, so I showed him my ID and he was like, holy shit, that is your name. And he remembered it the whole time we were filming just because of that interaction.
That's awesome, dude.
Yeah, he was awesome.
That is so cool, man.
Anyway, that was my little rant about, I don't ever talk about being on the show, so it feels good.
Yeah, man. There's some stuff. I mean, I as long as I've known you, there's a couple things I learned, so that's awesome to hear.
Yeah, I don't really like talking about it too much. I don't want people because like I said, I'm a huge fan. I was a huge fan of the comics,
right?
And I wanted to, my first goal was I wanted to go to where it was filmed,
right?
did that, and then I wanted to meet some of the actors, did that, and then I was like, what am I going to do next? And then I was like, it's filmed in Georgia. There has to be some kind of way to get,
Right?
as a background extra. And I started submitted for probably a couple years
Right?
until finally I got that email back.
That's awesome. Yeah, I always wanted to be a walker, and I always hoped they needed another well walker.
I
That's the
never
only-
understood
the only walker I can be.
discrimination with the walkers. I think that they should have been all sizes.
That's true, because people,
You're going to have some fresh ones.
people are different sizes, and yeah. Yep.
Somebody brought up the other day on the tour, somebody brought up the variants and how they were still upset about the variants because they feel like that was just thrown in there for, I don't know.
Yeah, I think it's odd that they threw it in there. It's weird that they threw a teaser to it at the end of World Beyond. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And then yeah, you sneak it in the main series at the very end after 11 years. Like,
Well, I mean, we talked about it on here, and I think we all kind of came to the conclusion that I guess probably they're going to be touching. That's going to be the subject, hopefully, in one of the spinoffs.
I can see that. Yeah.
Like maybe they'll focus on the variant part of it more.
Especially Darrow's, right? Since it originated like overseas, or
Yeah, that's what I was about to say. Maybe in Paris, the variant. You know what I mean?
Yep. Yeah. Yeah, we'll see. I'm still a little torn on all that. I don't know. I think it's too little, too late.
Yeah, I felt like it was just fan service, man. Because everybody liked it, but the thing is to me, how do you explain the fact they haven't popped up?
Right.
Like they haven't popped up since then. You know what I mean?
Totally, dude.
That was my main.
Totally. Yeah, because they hinted at it way back in season 1, but then you had the Darabont thing, So
And I don't even know. Do you think they were hinting at it, or do you think that was just kind of them playing with what they wanted to do with the walkers?
oh, maybe not hinting at it as variants, but just
Right? Yeah.
That's kind of it.
Them
Like,
doing the things that
Right.
you
If
thought,
Darabont, I think if Darabont would have stayed as a showrunner at least for a few more seasons, we probably would have seen more of that. Remember, because the one picked up the rock and broke the glass, one climbed the fence. You know what I mean? Like, so there
turning
was
the doorknob.
yeah, right. Morgan's wife turned into doorknob. So, and yeah, I can see them doing it more of a almost like a habit thing, or maybe you know what I mean?
Yeah, muscle
like,
memory.
Muscle memory. Yeah, thank you. Perfect.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, but yeah, it is weird, right? After 11 years, mind you, that's just 11 real years. There were some time jumps in there.
Mm-hmm.
So, essentially 20 years later, all of a sudden these variants come out of nowhere. Like, come on.
And the fact that they were surprised by them as well. The characters, like
exactly, right?
You would have thought they would have ran into some.
Yep. Yeah, I'm with you, Denise. I wish Darabont would have stayed.
Oh, yeah.
I think it would have been a whole lot cooler.
Well, I was just telling my brother-in-law, he only watched up to season, I think he watched season 3, or maybe he said he watched seasons 1 and 2.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, man, you got to go watch through season 6 at least. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I was like, decide. That's why I usually tell people that haven't watched the show. I was like, man, watch the first 5 seasons and then decide if you want to go on from there. But You need to watch those first 5 seasons, and that'll have everybody hooked anyway.
Mm-hmm.
Those first 5 seasons, nothing wrong with the rest of it. I feel like when I say that, people think that I'm dogging,
totally, right,
dogging the rest of the series, but nothing. No, it's just that those first 5 seasons are gold to me. Those things. Those seasons were just so good.
Mm-hmm. I'm with you, man. I'm with you.
Jason says 5 is the best.
Yeah.
If you had to pick one, Casey, and you guys in the comments, what would be your favorite season?
I like season 1 because it was more true to the comic, and not that I think the whole series needed to be exactly like the comic, but in my mind, after reading the comics and just you know what I mean, it was more of a
It felt like the comic.
it
Atmosphere.
felt like the comic, yeah.
Yeah.
It felt like the first 6 to 10 issues, and it was crazy.
Yeah, I know exactly what you mean. So it wasn't like it lifted it straight from the comics, but
Right.
it was, but the feel and the look and everything felt like the comic book come to life.
Right,
Like-
right. And I don't know. And I don't know if it had to do with because it was only isn't it only 6 or 8 episodes?
I know I don't know.
So it was less dragging out, if you know what I
Yeah.
mean. You know what I mean? It just felt like the comic, and I guess that's why I liked it, because it felt more condensed, like a comic arc. You know.
I tell you what's really cool if you watch the first season in black and white. That is really
I know
cool.
I know AMC did the first episode. Did they do the whole season like that?
I think that on one of the DVD or Blu-ray
Oh, okay.
like editions, you can play the whole season in black and white.
Okay.
But I saw it somehow in black and white. Maybe it was just the first episode. I know
The
they
first
aired it.
episode was aired. Yeah, I know the first episode was aired in black and white.
No, I watched these on a DVD box set or something, or a
Okay.
Blu-ray, because I remember the way I did it was I watched Night of the Living Dead, and then directly after that,
Sweet.
I went straight into the first episode of The Walking Dead in black and white.
Sweet.
And man, it was cool. I was pretending like it was one continuous
Right,
thing.
right,
You know what I
right.
mean?
And Nick and Tara worked on the original, so that's
Right,
cool, man.
yeah.
Sweet, dude. I like that idea. Maybe I'll do that for Halloween or something.
There you go. Well, we
Yeah.
actually went over tonight.
Yeah,
Casey.
man, that's cool. Yeah, thanks for everyone for hanging in there. I know we took a little tangent, but we'll definitely pick up on some Dead City when Jimmy gets back.
Yeah, we're trying to wait till we're all back together. Thanks for being patient with us. We know it's been a while since we've all been here at the same time, but I'm got my fingers crossed. I think next week we'll all be here at the same time.
Yeah. Just we'll be careful to where we step on the porches.
I was about to say, unless somebody falls through the porch.
I won't be out of town. I don't have a concert next week. So I will, hopefully we'll be there. Oh yeah, check out our funnyshirts.org/s/the dead truth. Pick up some t-shirts there. It has our new logo. Thanks, Kevin, for creating those for us. And any last minute things, Steven, before we go?
No, I appreciate y'all coming and listening to us rant.
Awesome.
Listening to us go off.
Absolutely. Thank y'all for tuning in. Appreciate y'all.
All right. See y'all.
Have a good week.